Good morning, everyone. So my friends keep telling me that I need to start making videos on how to cook all of the delicious meals that I post on Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make a cilantro cream sauce, the recipe I found on the Foods Matters website. So this sauce is going to be great to put on pasta or rice, and it just adds a nice creamy texture and flavor to any of your meals. It is a vegan recipe, so there's no meat, no dairy, no animal products in it at all. Alright, so I'm going to set this down so that you can see what I'm working with. Oop. Sorry if anyone has motion sickness now. Okay. So I like to, even though I find the websites online, I like to write them in my little cooking journal here. It just helps you to retain the information when you write it down, or at least for me it does. And then I can always reference it really quickly, whereas on the internet you can't always find the exact same website or recipe. So it calls for a bunch of cilantro. When you buy a bunch at the store, it should be about 2 cups once you remove the stems. Then you need a half a cup of raw cashews, do unsalted, okay, and then a cup of water, the juice from 1 lemon, which is about, the website said about 3 tablespoons. I think that's probably 4, maybe, I don't know. Then the recipe calls for a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper. I actually did half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper just because I didn't want as much salt in the recipe. Okay, so we're going to use our blender here, and we're going to put everything in it, let it blend for a couple minutes, and then we'll set it aside and let it thicken until we're ready to add it to the rice. So we're going to start with the cilantro. Let's get all that in there. Add the nuts. Oh, did I tell you about the oil? I think I skipped that. The recipe calls for half a cup of avocado oil. I don't have any avocado oil, so I'm just going to use half a cup of coconut oil. Alright, so we're going to add that in. When you buy coconut oil, a lot of times it'll be solid because of the temperature. So if you want to make it liquefy, just take the lid off of the jar and set it in a bowl with hot water, and it'll liquefy it. Now we'll add the salt and pepper, and that's it. So it's going to get loud for a minute because I'm going to turn this on, so you might want to mute it. And I'm just going to get a spoon out so that I can scrape the sides to make sure everything gets incorporated. Sometimes you can add a little bit more water if you think it needs it. Add more oil, whatever you think. But it tastes delicious. So, oh, you know what? I never even added the water originally. So yeah, we're going to add that in there. That looks perfect. Okay. So you've got a nice soupy texture. And then we're just going to let that sit and rest. Oh no, I made a mess. Okay, so if you guys actually know me, you know that I'm OCD and that mess right now is going to drive me crazy. But anyway, that's how you make your sauce. And like I said, just let it sit while your rice or your pasta is cooking. That way it can rest. It's going to thicken up. Once the rice or pasta is ready, just add it over, pour the whole thing on it, or you can fix your plate and just add a little bit to your plate. But then let it sit for another 1 to 2 minutes because it's going to thicken up with the heat of the pasta or the rice. And that's it. So once my rice is done, I'll post a picture of what that looks like and attach it to this video somewhere in the comments. Okay, have a great day. Bye.